How's it going, guys? Tonight I got the Horned Tyrannosaurus from Primal ready to paint. Also, this is a bit of a crap angle. I mean, I know somebody's enjoying it. Quentin Tarantino. Anyway, hold on, let me fix this real quick. There we go. Oh, shit. Hold on. Mind the alligator foot up there. Got that out of respect for the beast. Well, so here it is. The Horned Tyrannosaurus from Primal. Sort of. I mean, it's none of the individuals from the first episode of Primal. It's just more of a member of the species. Also, don't mind the cawings in the background. And if you're wondering why it looked like somebody nutted in his mouth, it's because, well, it's because of the Mod Podge. I Mod Podge up at least a few of my cawings. I got the 1976 one. Got the Primal Kong here. And then I got the, just a custom repaint of the 1933 one. You know, I did them in more of a blackish color. I got it, with a lighter gray and white patch on his back. I actually did that a while ago. Way before I did the 2021 Kong repaint. But they're not the stars of the video. Pretty much, this dude, honestly, I don't really know what to say. I mean, I guess you could say that he took a little while. Honestly, the hardest part to do was this massive ass tail right here. I mean, look at this damn thing. That crap was hard to do. And then on top of that, I had to make the scales to match up decently, and I had to put all the little grooves in the scales and all that. I didn't do a whole lot of skin texturing because, well, I don't know. A lot of the Tyrannosaurs and Primal didn't have a whole lot of skin texture, and what they did, it was mostly just like the scoots and the bumps and warts and all that stuff. But, I don't know. I figured it looked okay. Don't really need it. I did some little scrapes and lines on the sides to make it look a little better. Plus, of course, the natural sloppiness of the caulk also helps. There we go. Oh, and look what noise he makes. This, by the way, if you guys were wondering, this T-Rex I got from Ollie's, like that store that always has the cheap logos. Everything you get, everything cheap. Which, I mean, I guess. I mean, these things sell for about 20 bucks. Got mine for $8. So, yeah, I got my thing for cheap. But, hey. That's what clearance does. It helps out with you. Clearance at Ollie's, good stuff. But, yeah, it originally was just a green T-Rex. And then I added the little pupil in the eye right there, the little black dot. That's why, hence the reason when you see it glow, you see a little black dot there. So anyways, as for what I made on him, I did the scales, like these big scales or scoots or whatever the hell you want to call them. On the tail, I did pretty much the entirety of the tail. I fattened it up, and then I added the back of the tail here. I just kind of glued on from the Allosaurus that I'm working on, the articulated Allosaurus. Everybody knows that I ripped off its original tail and then built it a new one because, god damn, that tail was laughably short. And I just stuck the little stub onto here to help it fill out a little bit. Besides that, that was pretty much the hardest part. The second hardest part was the snout, the end of the face. Can you shut the hell up? I wish I could say it's its fault, but I forgot. I forgot it does that. Don't ask me how I forgot. So pretty much, all I did was I attached these horns, which these horns were from, I'm trying to remember the Raw 10 Hoof figure. It's like a big-ass rhino, which I'm doing something very special with. I don't want to ruin the surprise, unless my dumbass ends up showing it in a later on video without thinking much about it. But, I mean, hey, whatever. So, you guys probably noticed, well, a lot of these features, the Horned Tyrannosaurus didn't even have in the show, like the like the bits and pieces on the nails are supposed to be like, what do they call it when you got a piece of nail that grows divergent from the rest of the nail? What do they call that? It's not like that little piece of skin that you got growing up right in the middle. It's like when a nail splits off and keeps on growing. It's that. It's a split end nail, I think is what they call it. But yeah, I added that just because I figured, hey, why not? It makes it look a little cooler, you know. A little bit more unique. I never saw that done on a theropod, so I figured why not. And then the lips. The Horned Tyrannosaurs do not have lips in Primal. Now, I added this to kind of give them almost like a more kind of neutral look. I mean, I know the Horned Tyrannosaurs were the villains in the show, and damn, they played that role good. But, I don't know, I tried to make it seem more like it was an animal. Plus, the teeth still show very effectively. If anything, I think the teeth show better when you got lips, because then it's like, oh, he don't look too bad. And then it's like, holy shit. Look at those big bananas in his mouth. Big old banana teeth. Look at those things. That's what I like about theropods with lips. It kind of conceals the horrifying part. It's kind of like with a bear, you know. Everybody's like, oh, cute, a bear. And then when it opens its mouth, you're like, holy fucking shit. Look at those big-ass daggers sticking out of its mouth, ready to sink into your flesh. Pretty much. So yeah, this was a little annoying to do, but I figured it out, and I figured it out good. And as you guys can see, you can still see a little bit of the lip. I figured I'd give it kind of a nice grimace. I left a lot of these cracked and damaged parts just because it makes it look more like an actual character. It got a big old slash across the side of his face. As you guys can see there, that was meant to just be just a little bit of adding character, you know, got attacked. Along with some more roughage. Where the hell's my finger? There it is. Some more roughage around this general area. And then on the head, the top thing was these little horns. I added these horns just because I thought they would look cool, and I've had one of them be broken again for character, and two because it was hard for me to match up with the other one. But hey, you know. So yeah, it's the Horned Tyrannosaurus. I'm gonna get this guy painted up sooner or later. Hopefully within the next few days. Get him wiped down, and then get the first layer. See where it goes. I'm probably not gonna be able to be upstairs tomorrow. We got some housework to do. Gotta let a lot of the stuff dry, so I'm probably not gonna be painting them too much tomorrow. Or who knows? I don't know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The Horned Tyrannosaurus. I'll show it to you guys when it's done. Probably not an in-between video. I don't really, maybe like a little in-between short. A lot of people like them shorts. But, you know, and I don't mind doing them. Oh, shit. Also, sorry, I know I keep doing this. One thing before, I filled in these bullet holes. This thing had bullet holes, and I filled them in. Alright, now I'm leaving. I'm leaving, alright? God. But, yeah. So that's the Horned Tyrannosaurus, and I'll show you guys when it's done. Bye-bye.